Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Those Crazy Cravings. I am doing the video that I promised you guys yesterday. As you can already tell, I got my chile rellenos out, and that is what I'm going to be making. I do have I'm making the sauce that they sit in after you already put the egg in. You fry them, put the cheese in there, dip them in the egg, and cook them. This is the sauce that I am starting to slowly prepare. In here I have 8 tomatoes and 2 chile guajillos that I've already took out the vein and de-seeded them. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this on, let it warm up a little, and I will be placing, I got these on there as I did yesterday for my crema video. I did get a couple small ones, like I said. My kids are not very big fans, but to be honest, they have never had this. So I bought them as small as I could find them so that they can give it a shot. Okay, you guys, so I just flipped them over. And honestly, I've been in the freaking kitchen all day. I made another batch of homemade tortillas and I made my rice. And I'm feeling kind of parched. So to the fridge I go. For my cameraman, because he's parched too. And for me, because I'm in the mood for a strong beer today. Can you hear my crackling and popping over there? Oh my gosh. We don't drink very often, but when we do, they taste amazing, super cold. Okay, you guys, so I started putting these in the bag to sweat. I was just telling my cameraman that I shouldn't have given him his beer because he starts getting a little happy and wants to be talking. So continue to fry these because we're going to pause for a minute. And remember to put them in the bag, however you say it, to sweat. Continue doing the rest of your pasillas and get to the last step to sweat, and then we'll get back to when we're going to peel them. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to be putting my last one into the, I was going to say the blender, god damn it. Putting them into the bag to finish sweating. I'm going to be leaving those there to sweat. And I will be getting these, as you can see, I don't know if the camera can show you. They are pretty much ready. I'm going to show you when I put them in the blender, but I'm going to get the rest of my ingredients out so I can show you everything I'm using. Oh, up there, no, just playing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to be adding, oh, son of a bee. Let me grab a spoon because I forgot. I am going to be adding my tomatoes. And you don't really got to worry about peeling them because we will be putting it in a strainer to get all the peels off anyways. So you just simply add them all in there. I'm going to have to blend these with a little bit of water just because they're not... Oh, son of a bitch, that's cold hot. Okay, sorry, I get super quiet when I'm focusing. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit of the water. You always want to make sure you use the water that you have cooked your tomatoes in. I'm going to add some, and then I'm going to blend it, and then I will be adding the rest of my seasonings. Is that what they're called, Junior? Seasonings?
Ingredients.
Ingredients, I'm sorry. Okay, so here we go. Okay, I don't want to blend them too much. So first of all, if I can get this SLB to open because it's always so damn hard. Oh. You can either add a whole garlic or you can just, I use minced garlic, so I'm going to add about that much into it. Toss it. And I will be adding some consommé. I don't measure, so I'm just gonna, not left-handed, but I will hopefully not add too much. About that much. Like I've said, I do not measure ever. It's hard, it's rare. So I'm gonna add the salt to your desired liking. I'm going to add some cominos. They're the whole cominos, the cumin. You don't want to add very much of these guys. And oregano. And we love oregano, so I'm going to let these puppies fall. Okay. And back to blending. Here we go. That smells good. You see it in there? And then I will show you the next step once we're ready. Okay, you guys, so we're gonna peel them before we cut them. And you might not get all of this off, so don't worry about it. It's all edible. But just try to get as much of it off as you can. I'm gonna kind of run my hands through the water because I don't want any of this on my fingers. And yes, I do have a little bit of my mess from my blender. Okay, and I'm going to slit it open, not all the way, just the top. Going to open it, and I'm going to simply take out the seeds that I can take out. And then you will just continue this process until you're done with all your chile poblanos. Okay, you guys, so I got done doing all the chile rellenos. Like you can see, they all have a slice through them. Now what I'm going to do is, on my video when I first received this box, I said it was some kind of ice cream scooper, but really it's to divide the yolk from the white. So I'm going to crack my egg into there. Never used this before. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. Just simply let it fall out. So I have 3 here, as you can tell. I'm going to let the white part fall out. I'm going to put the yellows over here, and then everything's going to be combined in here and the last step. Come on. There it goes. Dump. Sweet. So continue this process until you have done all your eggs. Oh, before I shut you off, you want to do 1 egg for each poblano pasilla that you are cooking. Wanted to make sure I got that step in there. Okay, you guys, so I'm on my last egg. Get all this white out. And then I'm going to be whisking the white so that it all fluffs up. And then we will be adding the yolks one by one. So when I get to that process, I will show you. And as you can see, I want to show you guys that I do have this oil already warming up for the chile poblanos to deep fry with the egg. And I have this side warming up for the salsa that's going to be in there. So now that I got the egg whites in here, I'm going to whisk. And you want to whisk until they are super fluffy. It'll take a couple minutes. So now I'm done. It's all whipped, as you can tell. Now I'm going to try my very best. One cracked. I effed up. I'm going to try to get one by one in there because you do want to do one at a time as you're whisking it. So boop. There it goes. Make sure you whisk it well. And you want to continue that process one by one of the yolks until you have used them all. Okay, you guys. So now that I added my yolks, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of flour. Bitch, I dropped it all off. And I will be mixing it with some salt as well. The salt is to your desired liking. And you just whip it all up. Just the flour is just to make it a little bit thicker so that the egg mixture sticks onto your pasilla better. So before I do my chile poblanos with the cheese and the egg mixture, I'm going to do my chile. And I do want to let you know that it is a little thick, but we will be adding water to make it as kind of like a sopa, like a caldo. And all we're going to do is we are going to strain it, so we don't get any of the peels in there. Thank you, cameraman. Swallowed my saliva down the wrong tube. So I gotta turn this up a little bit more. So continue to do so until you have nothing but the peels left. So now I'm going to be, let me show you my process here, or the finished product. I added the chile in there and we strained it. So now we're sitting there and I have it on 2 so that it stays warm. So now I'm going to be doing the chile. No, let me do the other one. I cut that one wrong. My bad. So I'm going to add a cheese in there. Hopefully I don't rip it, which I think I just did. Cameraman, he helped and cut my cheese too damn long. Normally some people will add a toothpick to keep it closed, but I just get scared than shit to accidentally forget to take it out because you can't see it when it's fried, and I ain't trying to choke on a damn toothpick. So here I go. I'm gonna dip it into the mixture. You want to make sure that you dip it all the way to the top. Then you're gonna simply see how it sticks. That flour helps. You're gonna add it into the batter. And it's gonna puff up and fry on each side. You don't want to have it too high. I have it on 2, just so it doesn't be bubbling everywhere. So continue the process the way I did it with all your chiles. Okay, so now that they've been frying on one side, I'm going to flip them over. That's pretty much what you're gonna want them to look like. Trying not to break them, but that is what it is going to look like. So continue the process until you are completely done with all of your chile poblanos. I'm sorry. Okay, guys. So now I'm going to drain it. Drain as much as you can, and I do set napkins on my plate so that it soaks up as much oil as it can. And then I place as many as I can down here, and I place another one on top of these and keep adding the rest on top so that it sucks up the excess oil. Guys, so I'm finished. Now, I may look like a fat ass, but I wanted my beans with cheese and rice separate from the chile rellenos because I love mine to sit in the juice, in the caldito. So let's go ahead. Oh, and I do have tortillas in there, but my mouth is watery for this. The cheese is perfect. As salt, everything is just amazing. If you decide to try it like I make mine, leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think of it. Sorry, I can't talk right. My mouth's so watery. So thank you for watching my video. Please like, share, and subscribe.